Welcome to Top of the Drops. Shout out Perennial. How is everybody doing? I'm Taco. Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe. Okay, first things first. We are currently having a scavenger hunt in our Gala Discord. I want to get this out of the way quick so these guys don't have to watch the whole episode. Clue number 6. It's not music. It's not Vox. It's not games. All right, moving on. How about some music news for today's Top of the Drops? Billy Ray Cyrus and Fire Rose got married on Tuesday. For those of you who were tracking that romance, congratulations, guys. I know you've been engaged for a while, and this is really exciting. News piece number 2. NSYNC is back on the Billboard Top 100 with their first new song in 2 decades. I know a lot of their fans are very excited about this. I have a confession. To this day, I still mix up NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I wasn't super into either one of them. They always seemed kind of similar. I knew one of them had Justin Timberlake. It's great that they're back. My wife cares deeply about this. News piece number 3. This is the big one. Barry Manilow recently broke Elvis's streak of the most performances at the Westgate in Las Vegas. It was 633 shows. I don't actually know if that's a lot. And it's the Westgate, and so I don't know how that compares to other shows in Vegas as a whole, but I wanted to talk about this story because I wanted to share some life advice. Before I got my bachelor's in business, I got my associate's in theater. Fun fact, while I was studying theater, I got to work at a bunch of music shows. Like I had those connections, and it was loading and unloading trucks. It wasn't anything super fancy, but I did get to work on Barry Manilow's touring show, which was great. And this was one of those shows where they gave you the show t-shirt. And so I got a Barry Manilow show t-shirt that had the crew thing on the side of the sleeve, which was amazing for me. It was a really cool thing to have. I gave that t-shirt to an ex-girlfriend's sister who really wanted it. For any younger people watching this show, or anybody really, do not give away your top tier t-shirts, even if you think it's in the name of love. Give away like the second tier t-shirts, because you're going to regret it otherwise. At the time, you're going to think, oh, this is going to be Mrs. Taco. It's not going to be Mrs. Taco. Come on, guys. Later on, it's Mrs. Taco. I don't think Mrs. Taco would have cared about that t-shirt. Just the same, I wish I still had it. It'd be cool in my t-shirt collection, and I gave it away. That's the whole story. Let's go to the charts.
Well, thanks for that, Taco. It's me, the Dropbot, but I'm programmed to sound like Taco doing a terrible Irish accent. I'm back, and I'm ready to break down this week's hottest music. The reason we haven't done the charts in a while is because Earl Sweatshirt and The Alchemist have dominated the charts over the last few weeks since they released their album with Gala Music. Well, that still hasn't really changed, and they're in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 10th places. By the way, get ready for some amazing Earl and Alchemist all-access experiences coming soon to Gala Music. They're not to be missed. Get those beams ready. Next, we've got the latest track from Bronzewell titled Where We've Gone. Well, Bronzewell, you've gone to 4th place in the charts this week, so good job on that, lads. Rise by September Morning is a collaboration with Onlyforce. This track brings Onlyforce and Gala community together, and for the first of its kind on Gala Music. And to make it better, anyone who purchases this track will get an exclusive Onlyforce NFT. Last up, we've got a new artist on Gala Music this week, Will and the People, with their track, Lying in the Morning Sun. This track is a top 10 hit in the Netherlands and catapulted the group's career. It's also considered to be one of the top 100 Dutch anthems of all time. How about that? That's a wrap, folks. See you next week with more music, and back to you, actual real Taco.
I mentioned our scavenger hunt earlier. We're also having a taco recipe contest right now. We've had some great entries already. Being as I'm a clear taco enthusiast, I decided to do a little bit of cooking myself. So now we are going to go to me at my dining room table. Take it away, me.
Hey everybody, welcome to my dining room table. You can see some of Mrs. Taco's houseplants behind me. We have a lot. So currently in our Discord, we are running a taco recipe challenge where someone is going to win a prize based on the community's favorite taco recipe. And I'm seeing a lot of really great traditional tacos in the mix right now, which is amazing. I love a good traditional taco. The ground meat or marinated meat, so maybe some rice, some beans, some cheese in there, some lettuce, some pico. The sky's the limit, really. But the thing I wanted to talk about was that it's the future and we don't have to be traditional about our tacos anymore. When I was growing up in the summertime, when my mom was out on the circuit as a professional palm reader, we would have to stay at my grandparents' house. And my grandmother was a firm advocate of the taco just being a beautiful vessel for whatever you were going to want to eat. It's just an easier way to handle some food so you don't mess up more dishes. Everything handheld is better in a food. I don't think you can argue that. And so I wanted to share some of my grandmother's, I guess you can call them non-traditional, but definitely, comfort food based tacos. And so the first one, which I think a lot of you have probably seen, is a spaghetti and meatball taco. I've been to Italy, and when I was in Venice, I'm pretty sure this was on some menus. And it's hard to top, right? It's a taco, but it's spaghetti and meatballs, which is perfect. It's everything you want in a taco that you didn't know you wanted in a taco, right? But it's delicious. It's just spaghetti and meatballs you can carry around in your hand. It's perfect. Second up, my whole family was big on Kraft macaroni and cheese growing up. And so you cannot go wrong with a Kraft macaroni and cheese taco. This is one I will encourage you to put some actual taco sauce on, because the cheese and the taco sauce, shout out Trader Joe's organic spicy taco sauce. I'm not sponsored by Trader Joe's, but I shop there a lot. Their breakfast burritos are great. This taco sauce is outstanding. If you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, I'm sorry. You should find one. You can probably get this online. They probably sell it online. And third, this is great for students, people who maybe don't have the money to buy, let's say, spaghetti or Kraft macaroni and cheese, but you do have the money for top ramen. The top ramen taco is an easy treat for anybody. Again, now it's handheld. You're a student on the go. You're late to class. You have to go meet some friends to study. You make some ramen. You throw it in a soft shell, and you're good to go. You can put one of these in your pocket for later. Everybody's a winner. So thank you. And you don't need to be a traditional taco enthusiast. It's great if you are, but there's options. So just, think about that. Thank you.
Get plucked update. I have made it to level 38. I don't know if that's good or not, but I've been grinding. My top score so far is a 787. Respectable. I haven't been necessarily trying to get the highest score. I find that when I start playing, I end up just trying to do a lot of speed runs, which I die quickly. That's okay. I'm collecting feathers. I'm not sure what they do for me, but at some point, that's bound to pay off, right? All right. Thanks, everybody. Let's wrap this up with the giveaway of a Will and the People track. Thanks. See you in Discord.
With others that but gravies for a drink. Whoa, 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 leave me where I'm having fun. That's lying in the morning sun. And tell me 'cause I'm